Many of the characters on the oracle bone were invented to represent specific method of sacrificing human victims. The most common character for human sacrifice in the oracle bone scripts is the character of 用, meaning to use something in modern Chinese. It is such an ordinary character that no one pays any attention to it today. However, according to the experts on oracle bone scripts, it was used as a generic term for ritual killing in human sacrifice. According to an online source specialized on oracle bone scripts, there are more than a dozen variations of the oracle bone scripts of this character. Here is a picture of some of the variations. Its original meaning might be a tool to kill large game like rhinos, but in the oracle bone scripts, it was often used as a generic term for killing human victims. Other characters are less common, but more specific on the details of the killing methods. Professor Wang Ping from 香港树人大学 or Hong Kong Shuyan University lists 11 methods of killing human victims in her 2007 collaborated book with 顾斌甲骨文与殷商人记 or Oracle Bone Scription and Human Sacrifice during the Song period. They identified around 2,000 characters representing different ways of killing a human victim. The first method on the list is to cut off the victim's head. There are two characters for this method. In addition to the character 法, which I posted on the community page a while ago, there is another character representing cutting off the head of victim of high social status. Here is the character and its two parts. On the left is the character 西, representing a hand holding the plaited hair of the victim. On the right is a ceremonial axe, which is represented by an alternative script of 月. Now, here is the character and a rubbing from a bronze vessel of the character. On the right, it is almost a picture of the act with a hand on the upper part of the left and an axe on the right. Paleographists still arguing about the exact meaning of this character and how to pronounce it. So I don't know how to pronounce this character at the moment. Maybe the scholar can reach a consensus on the meaning and the pronunciation of the character one day. So beheading was such a common method of killing the victims. Pits filled up with headless skeletons and pits filled up with heads are discovered in many tombs from the Song Royal Cemetery and ruins. The character representing the method of sacrifice of the Tenqiang man is Yi. Yi means appropriate, fitting, or good for something in Chinese since Confucius' time. However, if we look at its oracle bone script, it is not that appropriate anymore. As you can see, there are two 月 in the two squares, or one 月 under the script for roof. 月 always represent the flesh. So yi here is the act to hang pieces of flesh under the roof to dry, just like we dry pork, lamb, or beef meat under the roof today. So, this entry states that the Tenqiang men were cut into pieces and their flesh were hung under the roof to dry. I shudder to just read this line. I'm Dr. Gao, a philosopher specialized in classical Chinese history and philosophies, professional ethics, and philosophy of medicine. I'm also passionate about classical Chinese poetry. I make videos about classical Chinese poetry, Chinese history and philosophies, and philosophy of traditional Chinese medicine. Please click the like button and subscribe my channel. Your support is very important to me. If you have any question, please contact me. Here's my email address. I just started to add content for the members only playlist. I'm going to add more content for members only section. If there's any topic you're interested, you can make a request for a video at the members only section. I also post contents of interest on the community page, so please join me for the discussion on the community page. Thanks for watching my video. I'll see you next time.